Hello, Coach S.
Hello,
Good
how are you? Good
afternoon.
afternoon. We are
How
back
are you
again.
doing? Yes, we are back again, and it's nice having you here this time round.
Oh, always available to educate the
Thank
general
you
public.
so much. You are great. So, Coach M, today we want you to educate us about the road.
Okay,
Yeah.
so anyone who teaches you how to drive without teaching you how to properly use the road has done you a very great disservice. That
Okay.
is why you have to make it a point to attend a driving school. So the road is basically a path or any length of highway designed for vehicles to move people or goods from one point to another, like what we have here.
Okay.
Now, the road is not meant for just drivers, but we have a number of road users, so pedestrians, cyclists, and motorists. So, drivers, don't feel too pompous when you are using the road as if the road is meant for just you. When you are driving, it's like everyone should clear from out of the way for just you. No, the road is a shared space for all road users. So, let's say you are crossing the road and you see a pedestrian crossing here. The moment someone steps on it, by law, you are supposed to wait for the person to finish crossing before you go.
Okay.
So drivers, know the law and use the road appropriately. All right.
Okay. So, who is the road user? Talk to
Oh,
us about road users.
okay. So for road users, there are all the stakeholders that are considered whilst the road is being constructed.
Okay.
So not just drivers, we have pedestrians, we have cyclists, we have motorists. Animals are also considered as road users. So if a road goes through maybe a forest area or an estuary or any place where there are animals or animals usually move around that particular area, you see signs there protecting the animals. So meaning that
Okay.
animals are what? Road users. When you're driving, you see animals, don't rush and kill them. It's not a pleasant sight to see. All right. So as a road user, you need to know the rules and regulations governing you. So as a pedestrian, when you are walking by the roadside, you are always advised to walk towards what? Incoming traffic. It is not a law. It is not a law, but it's a regulation for what?
For
Your own
enjoyment.
safety. Uh-huh. So yes, as
Okay.
a road user, you should know the rules and regulations governing you. Yeah.
So, Coach M, kindly speak to us about some common laws broken by drivers when using the road.
Yes. Now every road you see is a state property. It belongs to the government. So all laws apply to the road. So some common things that drivers do that result in breaking the law that they are not even aware of. Someone is building and then you see their building materials obstructing traffic. You see someone, maybe you have sand, gravel, and they are occupying a portion of the road. It is very unlawful. You could be fined and arrested for that. Sometimes you are driving, you see people's cars spot on the road, and then you see mechanics working on the car while the car is on the road. Please, the road is it's not anyone's fitting shop. So you get your car towed to a fitting shop, then they fix it. You don't fix your car in the middle of the road. I see it very often, but then it looks like people don't know, and some of the police don't take people on when this happens. So
Okay.
yes, and also parking at the wrong places. This is also a serious offense that people take for granted, and I see very often.
Okay. That's so nice to hear. But I do hear of carriageways. What are carriageways and what are the different types of carriageways that we have?
Oh, for carriageways, I mean, the term is very simple. How the road is designed to distribute traffic. Okay.
Okay.
So we have single carriageways, dual carriageways, and multiple carriageways. For single carriageways, they are very easy to identify, just like this one. And I'll have an image projected on the screen so that you see. For
Okay.
single carriageways, you have cars moving in opposite directions. However, there's no well defined central structure separating the traffic into two. So if you look at this particular road, there are cars coming, there are cars going on the other side. There's no barrier in the middle separating the traffic into two. So that is a single carriage.
Okay.
For a dual carriage, as you can see on your screen, you have a well-defined barrier in the middle separating the traffic into two. So if you take the Mahama Road or the Gifford Road that takes you to 37, you see a well-defined structure in the middle, and then you see on both sides cars moving what? Opposite directions. You get it. So
Okay.
that's where you usually see the traffic lights and all that. The multiple carriageways just combines both features, the single and the dual, to form one particular road. It's
Okay.
very common. I mean, when you're from Achimota overhead going towards La Paz, Achimota New Old Station going towards Pokwasi area, if you pay close attention to the road, you see a dual carriageway in the middle. There's a barrier, and then what? Single carriageways on the side. So they are combining both features to make one road. So those are the types of carriageways we have. So later on, I'll be doing another video or series explaining how each of these roads are used and where they can be found and all that. So stay tuned for more just from Coach
Thank you
James.
so much, Coach James. Bye.